If you're a dental hygiene student struggling in head and neck anatomy, this video is for you. Today we're going to be talking about salivary glands. This is going to be an exocrine gland. It secretes fluid outside of the body. They have ducts. Endocrine inside is ductless. Ducts are outside, they go quack. To start off, we have the parotid gland. The parotid gland is the largest salivary gland in size, but not in salivary production. It only produces 25 to 30%. It also secretes serous fluid. A way you can remember that is because it's part of the Stenson's duct. And the Stenson's duct is going to be opposite to the second maxillary molar. That'll be important because facially on those maxillary molars, there's more calc buildup because that duct is right there. It's important to note that the parotid gland is innervated by the cranial nerve number 9, the glossopharyngeal. The way you can remember that is 9 looks like a P. The facial nerve is passing through it, but does not innervate it. The parotid gland sits over the masseter muscle and exits through the Stenson's duct, which is opposite to your second maxillary molar. Good job. But be careful when you inject, because if you're too close, you can cause facial paralysis if you inject into that Stenson's duct. Okay, the second largest salivary gland, the submandibular. But this is the biggest producer. It produces 60 to 65% of saliva. It is both serous and mucus. Think S, sub, M, mandibular. Serous and mucus, submandibular. This is innervated by cranial nerve number 7, so the facial nerve, and it drains through the Warthin's duct under the tongue by the sublingual caruncles. Also note that the submandibular and the parotid gland are encapsulated. The sublingual gland is unencapsulated. It's the smallest gland. It produces 10% of the saliva, and it's mostly mucus, thick and sticky, and helps with carbohydrates. This is also innervated by cranial nerve number 7, so submandibular and sublingual are innervated by cranial nerve number 7. Sublingual, submandibular, 7. So the sublingual gland drains through the Bartholin's duct, a mnemonic that my classmates and I had made up. We say, so what me? You know, take with that what you will. Another thing is major versus minor salivary gland. So the submandibular gland is most likely to have a ranula, which is a salivary cyst. They're like the cyoloths. I forget how to say them, but they're salivary stones. Those are only in the major salivary glands. Ranula, major. Then we have minor salivary glands. Those are mucocels. Those are found on the lips. We have lots of minor salivary glands in the oral cavity, but most of the time we get mucocels on our lips. So there might be questions about where's mucocels mostly found? Lower lips. Another thing is parotid gland is most likely to get the salivary gland cancer and is associated with mumps. Von Ebner glands. Those are going to be in the circumvallate papilla, inferior to, but like underneath is what I mean. Von Ebner, circumvallate. Think of the V. It's basically like in a little trough. That's where the salivary glands are. Anyway, so those are the major things to know about salivary glands. I hope that helped. Have fun studying, and I'll see you later. Bye!